Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm here to provide an in-depth analysis of the poem Try Again, authored by W.E.Hickson. In this video, we'll explore the poem's essential themes, literary devices, and delve into a detailed explanation of its verses. So let's get started. Before moving towards the text of the poem, it's important to note that this remarkable poem serves as a masterpiece of encouragement and motivation, with other several key points of universal nature, such as it emphasizes the importance of cultivating a determined mindset of perseverance and resilience in the face of failures and challenges. In addition to a determined mindset, the poem highlights the significance of maintaining positive and optimistic attitude when facing adversities. However, the central key point of the poem is reflected through the repetitive refrain try again, which serves as a constant reminder to the reader that success may not come easily, but if we persistently make efforts and keep trying, we can overcome difficulties and ultimately reach our goals. Furthermore, it promotes the idea that failure is a natural part of the journey towards success, and that it should not be viewed as a reason to give up or lose hope. Rather, the poem suggests that trying again and again is commendable, and it's through persistence that we can build courage and eventually conquer challenges. Now, with the central key points settled in your mind, we are going to break down the poem stanza by stanza with explanation and some literary devices. So let's begin with the reading of stanza 1. 'Tis a lesson you should heed, try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then your courage should appear, for if you will persevere, you will conquer, never fear. Try again. So the first stanza establishes the importance of perseverance, where the poet starts by addressing the readers directly, saying, "'Tis a lesson you should heed." Here the word heed implies that the lesson to follow is essential and worth paying attention to, which is to try again. Next he says, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Here the poet encourages us to keep trying repeatedly, even if initial attempts result in failure. Then your courage should appear, for if you will persevere, you will conquer, never fear. Try again. The poet emphasizes that with persistent efforts, courage will emerge, and you will eventually conquer challenges without fear. Therefore, there is no need to be afraid of failure. The second stanza is, however, about embracing resilience, where the poet states, "Once or twice, though you should fail." The poet acknowledges here that failure may occur multiple times along the way, but the key is to keep trying regardless. If you would at last prevail, try again, suggesting that if you want to ultimately succeed, you must persistently keep trying. If we strive, 'tis no disgrace, though we do not win the race. What should you do in that case? Try again. The poet emphasizes that striving and making consistent efforts are commendable, even if immediate victory is not achieved. The third stanza is about patience and devote, where the poet says, if you find your task is hard, try again. Time will bring you your reward. Try again. The poet encourages the readers here not to be discouraged by difficult tasks. Success may take time, and rewards will come with continuous effort and dedication. All that other folk can do, why with patience should not you? In the final stanza, the poet draws a comparison to others' achievements, stating that with patience the reader can achieve what others have done. Only keep this rule in view, try again. So there is just one rule to get success, which is to keep in view, and that is to try again. So overall the poem is a didactic piece of poetry. And didactic or moral poetry is a form of poetry that aims to instruct, teach, or impart moral lessons. The tone of the poem, however, is inspirational, optimistic, and motivational. The poet has also used various literary devices in this poem to enhance its impact and depth. The first one being the use of apostrophe, which the poet employs to address the readers directly, saying, "'Tis a lesson you should heed." This makes us feel directly involved and engaged with the poem's message. The next is the use of refrain, which is the repetition of a specific word, phrase, or a line at regular intervals within a poem. Here we see the repetition with a very powerful sentence, "Try, try again," which is of imperative nature and is repeated for over 8 times to reinforce the thematic weight and rhythmic effect of the poem. Next comes the point of view, which is the use of second-person point of view. The poet addresses the readers using the pronouns like you and your throughout the poem to impart advice and encouragement. The poem also includes several instances of alliteration, where the initial consonant sounds of words are repeated for effect. For example, "try, try again," sound is repeated. "We do not win the race," sound is repeated. "You and your," sound is repeated. Although not explicitly stated, the phrase "win the race" in stanza 2 can be seen as a metaphor for achieving success. The race here symbolizes the pursuit of objectives, and winning indicates attaining those objectives. The poem includes a rhetorical question when he says, "What should you do in that case?" This question is not meant to be answered, however, but rather to provoke thought and reinforce the message of trying again. In stanza 3, the poet personifies time by attributing the ability to bring rewards. Time here is personified as if it were a person capable of bringing about desired outcomes. Next, we have hyperbole. While not overly exaggerated, the poem uses some hyperbolic language to emphasize the importance of trying again. For example, in stanza 3, the line "all that other folk can do" might slightly exaggerate the abilities of others to further inspire the reader. Next, we have assonance. There is some assonance present in the poem where the vowel sounds are repeated for effect. For example, "heed, succeed," the long E sound is repeated. In stanza 2, "fail, prevail," and in stanza 3, "hard, reward." There are instances of consonants throughout the poem, which is the repetition of consonant sounds within words or at the end of words. For example, in line 5 of stanza 1, the poet says, "Your courage should appear, for if you will persevere, you will conquer, never fear. Try, try again." The consonant sound R is repeated in the words courage, persevere, conquer, and fear, creating consonants. So these figure of speech add poetic elements to the poem, making it more engaging and impactful for us while reinforcing the motivational message of perseverance and resilience. We hope you would have learned a lot. Jazakallah khairan for watching. Allah Hafiz.